Okay. There we go. Things should hopefully be back up and running now. I apologize. Received a pretty important phone call that I had to handle and take care of at that moment. But things are back up and running now. All right. Let me pull my dock back up, and then we will keep going. All right. So this thing is going for Rock Tomb, I imagine. Which this is what Darren Core was made for. I just realized I didn't even put the B. I put him as Darren Core. Why are you switching? Oh, this is so stupid. Okay. Nothing on his team has a grass move, so I don't think he'll switch. I think we just mud shot. He dropped and he's asleep. This is a switch to Pantera now. And I pressed the wrong. Oh, no, I did. I thought I read that as it hit Mach Punch. Okay, no, we're good. Alright, this should, I think, be Ledium because of Aerial Ace. Why? I mean, I guess I know it still sees Flail as... Well, I guess, or, sorry, it probably sees Flame Wheel as super effective. And then also seeing that it has a worse typing because of my fighting type. Whatever, this is so stupid. Okay. Rock Tomb should not matter too much. Even if we're still slower than this afterwards, I still don't care. Yeah, it's just like randomly clicking moves at this point. Right, that's half the team down. Early because of Magical Leaf. This makes sense. Magical Leaf Psybeam Teleport. Go. I should have leveled up Newstead one more level, actually. You can swap here knowing it's now going to go for Psybeam on the next turn. And we're not quad weak to Psybeam. Yeah, so this is going to be nothing. I don't even think crit Psybeam does anything to us. Are we slower? Or faster? We're slower. The Mega Drain. Oh, we were even dead to crit. Fuck. Alright, at least we hit. Oh, sweet. Had no effect on me. Oh, I get a Lumberry Berry Juice. Not dead to poison. Alright. We know it's going to Psybeam. So this is a safe switch here. I wonder if it's going to do a switch to Ledian. Either way, Thunder Punch is going to just rock. We're still faster, so we'll just take this as well. And then Eevee. This Eevee has Guts, if I remember right. Yeah, Guts and Leftovers. Sounds like a Pantera drop if I've ever heard it. Although it does have a spec score, I guess, so if it makes contact, we might actually just power it up. Okay. Probably like the worst thing that could have happened, but still okay. It is so nice being off. Alright, so we did use up a couple of our juices during that fight. I definitely could have played it a little cleaner, but it's okay. We just gotta, move on. Definitely putting new set to 25 so we can get Sickle Beam. Over Secret Power for sure. And we're gonna also give Pantera... Oh, not a Chesterberry. I want to give it a Cherry. I feel like I'm probably going to be doing Cherry Berries on most of the squad for the gym fight, at least. Because I believe he's got quite a few Pokemon that can paralyze. A Thunder Wave, Volbeat, Thunder Punch from Matang, Thunder Wave from Porygon, Thunder Wave and Static from Electrode. So, although I will say the bulk from Berry Juice is nice. We'll just have to see, what makes the cut. Good berries, man. Alright, so next fight is the Dunsparce Flaffy Valkyrie. I think I do want everyone at 25. Sludge. I don't think I want Sludge. No, it is a physical move. Fire Punch. I think this is better than Flame Wheel, right? 60, 75? Yeah. Never really think about Palava punching something, but there you go, I guess. And then again, how does Wooper learn Ice Punch? So, I might have to say. Alright, let's go. Dunsparce, and we're just gonna do, I think, 2 Mach Punches probably good. The hope is that we don't get paralyzed here. If we didn't, Berry Juice to heal up, take some damage from poison, and then Mach Punch KOs. Very good. First Mon. Laffy's got Fire Punch, so we Mega Drain to get more healing. And also Body Slam, but it's probably just going for Fire Punch. Toxin Spore. Does that reduce my speed? Who can play that game? Ooh, we're dead. That was rough. Okay, and we're burned, so we gotta pivot. Thankfully, Flaffy itself is paralyzed now. It's probably still going for Fire Punch. and it does not really have anything it can do against Iron Corp unless it also burns it. Okay. Mudshot KOs, and then the last Pokemon is Hyper Voice and Shockwave Wildwood. Again, something tells me this can't do anything to you. Ooh. Okay. You're probably actually dead to crit. Although we lowered its speed, so this may let us be faster. Okay, cool. Could have been played smoother, but it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Okay, it's okay. We'll have both of our items. No, I think I rare candy Newstead to the Fortress, and I think we leave Fortress for the next fight. I think that makes the most sense. Sweet, okay. Then after this, we'll have one more trainer, and then we'll have Watson to face. This is probably the best I've ever felt about a Watson team, though, so that's good to see. So here we just go Drill Run. Then this should bait in for Fire Punch. It should be a simple switch to Darren. Again, lest we get burned, but even then, it's not the end of the world. And it's probably just going to be going for Quick Attack. I guess maybe I should do Water Pulse. See, well, I can see what the damage is looking like, but also, well, now that it's going for Growl, we're definitely just going for Water Pulse, because it's going to reduce my attack, and this is going to make it paralyzed. Yeah, about the same amount of damage, it looks like, so if it self-hits, it's Sui Voltorb. Parasect, oh, it has Water Absorb. Damn. Yeah, this is what Iron Maiden's made for. Brother. Well, that's the scariest thing it could have actually done, so... I'm just gonna click Fire Punch until this thing wakes up. My head calc says 7. That one was 8. Still not terrible. Right, Iron Maiden, though, you do need to get up. You do have to kill this thing at some point. The more damage you take, then the more I have to rely on other team members for the other Pokemon. Holy shit! Wake up! There we go. I believe this should then be Pikachu, which we will switch out from. Voltorb. Oh, it has rollouts. So we lost over that. If it's rollouts, then I think I'll switch to Darren to keep it locked in there. Um, Alright, well now this is going for Mega Drain. I was really hoping it was going to be roll out. Since it's doing Mega Drain though, it's a safe switch to Supply. And then Sludge just KOs this. No paralysis or favor. Or maybe 26. It has Fire Punch and probably outspeeds, and I'm willing to bet could one-shot with a crit. Or at least it's pretty close. This thing is modest after all, so... And then, I was saying they're going Quick Attack or Growl. Then we just Water Pulse, and then in one more hit we'll be dead. Okay, we can crit it, and then it KOs itself there. Last out Pikachu, it's either going to dig or it's going to Quick Attack, that's fine, and dies to Mud Shot. I forgot to check, does this actually keep damp? Yeah, sadly. Which actually does make it, like, a phenomenal, like, thing to throw in against the Voltorb when I know it's low health, but, and could boom, because I can always throw that out and then know it's going to do a grass move after, so... I guess this thing is better than I thought. And I think we leave everyone's levels alone. And see how we can do against Guitarist the Hirsch. One of my favorite guitarists. Muscle. Bug shots. Alright, setting up Rain, which is really funny because it does not benefit any of his Pokemon from what I can tell. Like, I have absolutely no fucking clue why it sets up Rain. And I think it's just going to be team order. It has a Chinchou on the team, but it doesn't even, like, have a water move. So I have no fucking clue why I decided to set up Rain. But I'm glad that Plus decided that it was best to use as a Pokemon that just exists and then dies. Alright, hopefully we're faster than this thing now, and we can one-shot with the Mud Shot. Probably brings in Chinchou next. Probably going to try to either confuse me or Aurora Beam. Don't think either one is going to be too bad. Perfectly fine with my moves right now. I do not care for Body Slam. Even sent out Magneton second, just to die to the Mud Shot. Hey, at least it got 20 damage off, I guess. Maybe 27. And final Pokemon on this Gym Trainer, Chinchou. As I say, Aurora Beam, Attack Drop, might let it live. But if Mudshot gets the Speed Drop, then we might be faster. Because it does not have Swift Swim, this bitch has Volt Absorb. And it is healing with Berry Juice, but so long as we're faster, then yeah, we completely. Let's fucking go! Alright. Now all we have to do is prepare for Watson. Let's go ahead and heal up and like, we suffered some pretty bad losses earlier, but the encounters we got right around here really helped to power up this box for sure. So for Volbeat, I think we're going to just lead with Iron Maiden. And Iron Maiden will have a Cherry Berry for paralysis. Sublime will also get a Cherry Berry for paralysis. This thing blocks crits. Special defense is like kind of meh. It's already slow, so we are definitely making sure this has berry juice. Berry juice. So I do believe that that should be how I want everything to be, aside from rare candies. Just double check moves. Juice. Cherry berry, berry juice, cherry berry, juice. Yeah. I think this is going to be fine. So we'll level up everyone to 27. And this should be Giga Drain on Sublime. Yes. And 2 more KBs on Pantera. I don't believe there's any other moves I want to teach anybody either. Or what I have. The best I could think of is maybe like Rock Tomb on somebody. And Darren Korb. Would Rock Tomb even be like more viable than Icy Wind at that point? Yeah, I think so. Actually, I think that might make me change my lead. Darren? No, we stick with Iron Maiden. This should be fine. Alright, Watson. Last time, we suffered only 1 death, which was a Vileplume. But again, I think we do have, like, just a better team now. And I think we're ready to show this dude what's what. So, Fire Punch. It is faster. That was, like, a little unexpected, actually. But if this deals... Oh, wait, did I already get rid of Quick Attack? No. With Quick Attack. Open KOs. Cool. Okay. Volbeat down at no cost. I think this might just be Team Order and going Alolan Raichu and faking out. Fake out, Psybeam, Quick Attack. Alright. Thing can't get crit. We shift this in and Signal Beam. It's gonna be super effective. Stab. Fake out does like nothing. Yeah. Shockwave is like the worst thing, but it can't paralyze. Nice. Okay. This, I believe, is still Team Order, and we'll get Metang. This does have Thunder Punch, and that is like the worst it can do. We protect turn 1, scout what it's doing. We can't switch, but... Okay, just like I thought, Thunder Punch. And it has a magnet, so Thunder Punch is going to hurt. And we might end up just having a sack Fortress here. But this thing's special attack must not be very good. That's the damage it's doing. Perfect. Heal up, we're out of crit range. It would have to do like multiple crits, fully paralyzed, multiple turns in a row for us to be scared. And we take it out. Then Porygon, I guess, next. There's Shell Armor, but it's fine. We know for sure it's going for, like, Shockwave. Because we know it's not Thunder Waving right now. We take Shockwave pretty easily. This might be going for Thunder Wave. Which, that's why we have the Cherry Berry. Yep. Excellent. Alright, Electrode? Yes. This thing definitely does not bloom right away. But Berry Juice. Yeah, still sees a Shockwave as house damage. That was a crit? Okay. That's fine. Still going for Shockwave. Berry Juice is going to trigger. How's this going to put him at health-wise? Damn, okay, we're going to probably have to switch. This should still be Shockwave, so this should be a safe switch into Darren Core. Aha! And now it should be Magical Leaf into Sublime. Not much. And then we Sludge. Cool, and I'm glad it didn't go boom. Can't paralyze, not worried. So now we're just down to Manectric. Intimidate is fine. Use Giga Drain. And yield some okay damage, and heal it off. This thing does have a Citrus Berry, which means really it's just more healing for us. The issue is going to be when it starts getting defense drops, like it just did. That will put us in crit range. Citrus Berry. We know it's going for Crunch. But I don't think we have a way to capitalize on that. Aside from just switching to Darren, I guess. Pretty cool. No defense drop? Okay. Let's see, that is 30, so so we're dead to crit still. I think this was our safe. Because this should just one-shot KO. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. It was a little risky, but no death on Watson. That's how you play the fucking game. And then, is this what, Shockwave? Alright, now we do have to go to the left, so we do have a couple of fights we have to fight through. But I think they're going to be completely fine. Let's see, do I want to switch this for anything in here? I guess bringing Kingler back on isn't bad. Kingler over Darren? Yeah, I think so. And, Offing over Houston. Just at least for the upcoming fights really quick. And then, after that, we'll give you the... Let's see here, why not? Which I can now just put berry juice on all my Pokemon. I do want to definitely get the leftovers, and so we'll be making moves to do that. You will also need a Cherry Berry stuff back. I think that's going to learn Shadow Ball. Okay. I like that over Haze. Alright. So first up we have a Flora and Spinda. Which I imagine this thing is just going to get completely obliterated by Iron Maiden. Ow. Okay, Sunny Day, but dies to quick attack. Don't care if you have Chlorophyll. And then this should just be Fake Out, and we hard switch to Pantera. And then Pantera KOs with 1 or 2 Mach Punches on them. And this sucks. Oh wait, what route are we on? I can get an encounter here, but I think there's also water to fish in. We are 117. Okay, no, we don't fish here. Like, honestly, actually, all these encounters suck. It's all fucking bug types. It's literally all fucking bug types. Ew. That's really, really gross. Alright, whatever. I think Grass Encounter's fine. Metapod. Yeah, I'm just gonna catch this and hopefully never use it. I completely forgot to even grab the Cradle. Do I wait for a different fossil then? Alright, this will evolve into Butterfree. I'm gonna have to shorten this up a lot. It's supposed to be smashing pumpkins. Yeah, this guy's required. We go through here. Oh my god, I didn't swap my lead. I meant to do that. Alright, well, it's Iron Maiden, probably going for Karate Chop. Imagine Karate Chop probably kills. But we'll just hit him with the extra sensory. Oh my god. Oh yeah, we're faster. Combustion slow as hell. Well, not a KO. Bulk up? It's so cute that it has speed boost, and then we just don't care. Alright, this should guarantee the Poliwhirl next, going for either Fake Out or Water Pulse. Which, Fake Out or Water Pulse, Pantera sounds like a great switch. It does have Ice Punch, but I don't think I care. It's faster? I feel like I should get that put on a fucking shirt. It's faster? We're still fine, right? We're just swapping in the Golbat. Okay. Yeah, we're still super fine. And this should almost certainly be Aerial Ace for Golbat. Golbat doesn't super have a good thing for Linkin Park, so we'll swap in with the resisted Aerial Ace, and then then KO with Thunder Punch. Yes. Did we even use any items from that fight either? No. Dude, we're Bull strong. And I think that's all the trainers that are covered in this split. So we'll move to the Gym 4 split now, so I can look at that. Which there is the Hiker that is protecting the leftovers, which I do want. I do want leftovers for my Pokemon. We're gonna fucking get it! And this is where Darren is a great swap back in. Definitely over Raichu for sure. And I think I'm okay with everyone else being on the team. And here's how we're gonna do shit, because it's gonna be hard. So, Megadeth, you're gonna go all the way to 32, because that's when you evolve. Right? And there was no reason to delay Weezing. Weezing. Ooh, Flamethrower. Yeah. Like, our level cap is, what, 35. Tyrone, Hush. I'm not gonna be, if I don't think I'm gonna really need it too much, yeah, I can go to 33. Well, actually, I don't even need to delay it, it'll just learn it either way. And I think I do want Flamethrower for the fight. Because he does have Magneton and Pillow. So actually having this have a solid, super effective move for them is going to be good. coverage that Weasel gets is so crazy. Yes, definitely want to learn Flamethrower. Even if our special attack is like kind of meh. I think I like it over Body Slam. His highest level Pokemon is 29, so I think we get everybody else either to 29 or 30. Iron Maiden should evolve, I think, at 30. No, no. That's still fine. Also wants to learn Ancient Power? Yes, please. Ancient Power over Metal Claw. Girl, I just gave you food and water. Chill out. And I think we're going to be doing the league with Darren Core. Because even though it is just one leftovers, and this is a pretty difficult fight to get through. But I definitely think it's worth it. Oh, we also get an encounter in the grass over here. Anything useful? Ooh, actually, I'm really glad about that. Because I want, I'm so glad I get that Primate again. Primate was so fucking good last time we used it. Hell, I might be willing to level up Mankey really high and evolve it, just so that way I can have a really, really strong fighting type against Sydney and just, like, get it to 36. Let's see, what were we gonna name Mankey? Does this actually fit? Ooh. We'll just have to interpret it as Priest. Although, as cool as it would be to actually have it for this fight, as it hits 4 out of his 5 Pokemon super effective, I think I like everyone else on the team, actually. No, we'll swap Sublime out. Sublime faces super effective damage from 3 Pokemon. We'll just get... Is there any reason to delay Mankey's evolution? Let's take a look. Probably not, but we'll see. So far, there hasn't really been any, like, super big things for a lot of Pokemon. Mega Punch? No, I don't care about. Ooh, if I want Reversal, I have to keep it at Mankey? I was actually kind of looking forward to doing Reversal strats with Primate, but I have to keep it at Mankey until 45, which means I wouldn't have access to it until after norming. Now, I think the better stats are just going to be worth it, so... Go ahead and give this thing a berry juice, and then level it up to... I guess we'll just do 29 like the rest of the Pokemon. Let's get this one. Roxy Ovalier. Oh, it still gets Mega Punch. Okay, there's a and we take Dig over Low Kick. Although I do have to teach somebody Rock Smash in order to do this fight. which does kind of suck. Where the hell do you get Rock Smash from? Oh no, it's over here. HMO 6 Rock Smash, and then we get to do the mini boss for the leftovers. I don't want to have to really teach it to anybody, but I think I like Rock Smash over Dig, or not much, but alright. Alright, Hiker Mark, let's go. He's got some pretty bulky Pokemon that are bulked up even more just due to the fact that he's got leftovers. But I think with some proper playing and planning, okay, this thing's just faster. God, everything is faster than what I expect. Okay, this thing is a 30 IV set. I guess that makes sense. And it looks like he's just gonna try to flinch me. You can just get the speed drop and we're fine. Magnitude 4? Okay. Thank you for throwing, I guess. And I assume from here it's Piloswine because of Icy Wind, Magneton because of Tri Attack or Screech. So we're probably just going Team over that. Which I will say, like, Icy Winds or, like, crits from Piloswine, that could be scary. I think we just gone it. Their power will deal a pretty good amount of damage, but it shouldn't KO. Since we know it's going for Earth Power, we can swap. Like, this is a safe swap to Megadeth if I've ever seen one. Then it has to go for like Icy Wind or Ice Shard or some shit. And then I think this thing just walls everything. 3-hit KO, that's okay. I might try to switch to Lickitung. Okay, it's not, thank goodness. Is it still a 3-hit KO even after healing from leftovers? I hope so. I think it is. It's gonna be close. Yeah. Leftovers really do be strong, huh? Oh well. I was gonna say it's so low it's gonna be using priority now. Not that it matters too much. Right, Lickitung is coming out next. Swallow, Body Slam, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch. We don't have like the best special bulk, and so it's probably going. Okay, it's Donphan. Guess we flamethrower it to try to burn it. Looks like it still might be a 3-hit KO. But like the thing is that we've cut off its best moves because it can't dig, it can't, or rather, it's not gonna endeavor until like now. But it's not really gonna matter too much when we kill it. And leftovers, nah, it still might go Ice Shard just because. Well, no, I shouldn't go because I'm faster. It still went, okay. And then last out is going to be Liquid Tongue, Swallow, Body Slam, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch. And again, we're just not really scared or anything to do. The Thick Fat doesn't mean that Flamethrower will be like bad against it. But if we sludge and poison it, then we're cutting off their leftovers. Just have to like get paralysis and crit me. Scary. Okay, well we know if we switch now. The worst part, this is going for random move. Random move, but I think everything is like relatively fine for Pantera to take aside from a Fire Punch. If we just Fire Punch, we hope no burn. But with Body Slam, no paralysis is once. Now it's probably going for Fire Punch though. It corrects to Mega Drain. Switch. Since we know it's Fire Punch, I think I'm okay throwing out Demon Spirits. But I think it should be able to actually dish out enough damage. Swallow for healing. That's fine. Emento was actually safe to stay in, but it's whatever. They're faster, and I imagine Truth Body Chops. Body Slam Paralysis is again the worst thing that can happen. Oh! I... Well, they don't call this a mini-boss for nothing. And no paralysis, and Mach Punch might KO. Now I'm having to risk somebody. I don't like this. Okay. We know it's not Thunder Punching because we resist it, so this is a mostly safe switch to Noise Storm. It can't get crit at least. Thankfully, no paralysis. And then we Body Slam back, and if it doesn't KO, we Aqua Jet. It's going for Swallow. Wow, this thing is just so fucking bulky. Body Slam and hope and paralyze it and give it a taste of some fucking medicine. There you go. This part is. But I don't think we can KO it with Body Slam of our own. That's the fucking problem. Oh my god. This has been the hell that I've been stuck in. Damn. Snowstorm, you did so much work in the early game. This run would not be here without you. Now we just have a safe switch to Iron Maiden. That's the thing, is that, like, Iron Maiden takes, like, the fire punches and can hopefully dish out decent enough damage. It has quick attack to get KOs. Fire... Oh, wait, this thing has fucking Thick Fat. I should still do it. That was tough. Trading a shell armor Kingler for leftovers, though. But it's okay. Been in worse spots. We have a pretty easy swap for it, so. Plus, I'm not sure Kingler would have been super good in the upcoming fights, aside from in the gym itself, maybe. Rip Noise Storm. You were the goat. So, because it's sand up, we bring Fortress. And the next fight looks pretty easy. It's just a Pokemon. Just make sure we've got everyone juiced up. And so it's Grumpig, Vibrava, and I think my best bet is just going to be for. Oh no, this thing is Fire Punch. Damn, don't have a good answer to a Grumpig, I guess. Iron Maiden. I guess. When the hell does this thing evolve? I thought it would have evolved already. Now I gotta check. Pokemon changes. You know, like evolution levels. Where is it? Not listed in the doc I'm looking at. So maybe it doesn't evolve at 30 and I'm just smoking crack? Plausible, I guess. I wouldn't have thought so, but whatever. Who am I to think, I guess? So I guess, yeah, we'll do that as our lead. I guess I can still dig, but we can always pivot around dig, so it's okay. We'll pick up the root fossil, but we won't use it just yet. Just on the off chance that we do pick up a different fossil, we might swap something else. But if I do feel like I need it, I can always come back here and get that encounter. So delaying it is good for potentials. Okay, Grumpig, again, this thing is probably going for dig. Motherfucker has thick fat, I just saw that. The fuck is up with everything in a goddamn thick fat? Both gonna get buffeted a little bit. And we kind of are hoping for like Fire Punch burns. We're at 51, 1 out of 28, so that is what, 23 damage? After Berry Juice healing, we're dead to crit. So because we know it's going Psybeam, we can switch here, and then we know it's going to go Fire Punch, so we can switch again. That'll give us some, like, at least we're getting Sandstorm damage on this. And if we have to, if that's how we end up having to kill this thing, that's going to be how it is. Now we know it's Fire Punch. Garen takes that easy. Also, he's not getting buffed by the Sandstorm, so... This should be going for Psybeam. I think I actually am willing to risk going for an attack. Cool. So then it should die. Then bring out Vibrava. Vibrava has Dragon Breath, Rock Tomb, Ember, Sand Tomb. The only real issue is Sand Tomb when I don't want to stay in. I think we got on. Okay, that was a crit. Live another one after berry juice. There we go. Yeah, I think we like just barely live another crit. Dragon Breath. Yeah. Thank you for proving it so effectively, Brava. I appreciate that, I guess. Alright, this is probably random move now, which sucks. Oh wait, it's a sleep. Staying in Water Pulse. Forgot I clicked Yawn for some reason. That's what Break will do. A little disappointing that I'm probably doing my best playing right now, and I'm drunk as hell. What does that say about sober me? That he's a bitch! Okay. The next mandatory fight is a back-to-back with Camerupt and Leron. Which sounds like the most, like, this is Darren's time to fucking shine. Because he is super effective on both. Like, Darren has pretty much just turned into what Boach was for me last run. Sadly, no encounters here. We fished for our encounter earlier. Wow. Really? Oh, cool. We can heal up here. Heck yeah. Since I didn't get a chance to actually run from that, I think I will hard switch into lava and then run. Okay, he's just going for Leech Seed. Still not like that scary as well. It's either going to be Camerupt, Arbok, and then Leron Machoke, or Leron Machoke, then Camerupt, Arbok. It's not a double battle, but a back-to-back. And she does have a PC for team building as well, which is good. Alright. You know what? I'm probably fast enough to run for our damn packing though. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so it's Picnic or Becky, so it's going to be Camerupt, Arbok first. We're going to move the Water Pulse. It's faster. It's like every fucking thing, apparently. Big should not be much damage, though. Then she'll switch into Arbok. Poison Fang Bite Smoke Screen. And we're just gonna pivot into Fortress. Because the worst thing this is gonna do is try to smoke screen and annoy the shit out of me. And that's kind of okay. Smoke screen and annoy the shit out of me. But it is taking residual chip damage, whereas I'm not from Sandstorm, so progress is still being made. Effects. Always chip with effect. Yeah, we're gonna use this Sandstorm for all it's worth. God, that's so annoying. We're not gonna hit this thing at all. What's off of that? Okay. Alright, now we've got Laron Machoke. Just looking at the Machoke, I didn't really actually plan much for that. Oh well. Yeah, run. Again, Garen should just be able to take this out. I was gonna say, I don't know if Mudshot one-shots, but going for takedown definitely helps. And then the other trainer has, or the other Pokemon is Karate Chop, Dig, Bulk Up, Takedown with Choke having Guts. Probably dead to Karate Chop. That would be my guess. So this is where we just switch to Megadeth and just outbulk this thing. Also, we're way higher level than it. We go for Shadow Ball. We're going to drop his defenses and won't give him a status. I can bulk up, but it looks like it still is going to be dead to Shadow. Nice. Alright, and Sydney will disappear after you beat Norman. This fight is for early access to items. I think I really do want the Sandstorm TM. Like, I think I have the very, like, small beginnings of a Sand team. And it looks like my biggest investment is going to be into beating Primeape and then the rest of his team, and I think I can do that with only a couple Pokemon. I have to sack something, but I think that's also okay. So we bring in Alolan Raichu instead of Lava. It's okay for Cacturn. Is this not okay for anything? There's a fighting type. We'll do it like this. And what we will do is we will level up Lincoln Park such that hopefully it just one-shots the Primeape. And we level up Judas Priest enough to hopefully one-shot most of the rest of the team. I think going, because 35 is a level cap. So I'm thinking we go 33 on these important Pokemon, and then 31 on the rest. And then I think that should be hopefully good enough to beat Cities 2. Because we've got, we'll get Brick Break now. We have access to a lot of strong Pokemon and tools. So And plus, we skip most of the optionals anyways, so XP management should be fun. We've got other good Pokemon in the back that we can swap to once we start getting really close to the level back. Yeah, I think I really do want this Sandstorm TM, and I'm going to either get it, die trying. What up, Sydney? Last time I fought him, I think we did it deathless. Dude, deathless or one death? The Elite Primate, the scariest thing this has is that it can, like, Seismic Toss me for, like, a guaranteed 31 and heal off of that. But we just go for it. That's what I'm talking about. We KO. Alright. So, honestly, I think it's gonna bring in Crawdaunt? Cacturn, okay. It was torn between either Cacturn or Crawdaunt. This should be going Faint, either Faint Attack or Root Seed. My imagining is that it's probably going to be going for Faint Attack. We actually swapped to Pantera for this. Pantera resists everything this can do. We both are going to get buffeted by Sandstorm, and it will still a free hit, but at least Pantera hits everything super effective. So this is probably just a two-shot, yeah. So after this, looking at the team, I'm thinking it's going to either see Toxic as a super effective move on Pantera's Grass type, or it'll just bring in Houndoom. My bet, well, actually, it should just hopefully be Houndoom, actually, because it's also got Poison Fang. I think I would prefer just to bring in Houndoom. Yeah, Houndoom. Expected. And this is probably Fire Pledge. Damn. Now we're decidedly less fine. Houndoom's going to take some damage, though, and even though it might go for Will-O-Wisp or Night Slash and it's going to deal major damage, I think we're actually just going to put on Night Slash. It would have to... Oh, damn, that was non-crits. It's no. It's still probably going for Night Slash. Going for Night Slash now, though, should hopefully be okay. Night Slash, so we'll switch into Judas Priest and resist it. It'll be put to sleep, and then we can go to town. That was a crit. That makes me feel okay, actually. Yes, it's faster, but it's okay because we crit. Like, there's no way this doesn't die. Yeah. Bottom Absol Umbreon next. I'm just going team order. This thing is probably going for like Bubble Beam or Aqua Jet. Does this trigger my berry? Thank goodness. I was gonna say I was a little uncomfortable thinking that will help, but since it brought me down there, it'll go a lot better. Two shot? One shot. Perfect. Man, it's that easy. It's so easy. Absol's, like, best thing you can do to me is maybe, like, submission. Which I don't think I care about still. Go faster. Absol's pretty frail, right? Yeah. Um. Now, I don't think we're going to one-shot Umbreon. Umbreon is a very bulky Pokemon. But we probably two-shot it. It does have Protect, but it's whatever. This does have leftovers to negate the Sandstorm chip. Yeah. So Toxic, and then it's probably going to try to click Protect. But I'm not dead to Sandstorm plus 2 ticks of poison from Toxic. So they're fine. Yeah, I'll go back. Going for Protect. It might even go for a double Protect. The AI loves to fucking try that shit on me. Is what I've noticed. I think it was Zero Deaths last time for Sydney as well. But again, just um, it it's destroyed my team. Like Sydney put in fucking work against me. Whereas this was Kate. Like, yeah, I've got really high level Pokemon right now, and they're very close to the level cap of 35. Well, a promise is a promise. Yeah, like looking at the aftermath, yeah, 2 Pokemon poisoned, and 3 of my Pokemon at half health, and that was the worst he did to me. I imagine going up against him in the Elite Four, things will be a little bit different, but thankfully, I don't have to worry about that right now. That is not my solid for Primate for more damage dealing. I don't think I have anything that's going to super appreciate the black glasses just yet, but we'll see. What other encounters we can get later. So let's see what's coming up. Looks like the next required fight there is a Shedinja. So we'll bring Iron Maiden back on. And Sublime. Yeah. And this should hopefully be good enough for what we're going to be dealing with. Although it does have, her Gorbis does have Side Beam. Just saw that. Side Beam is actually pretty bad because both my grass types are weak to it. It's not Stab, but I guess we could get Chinchou. And I think I like Chinchou over Lincoln Conflict. So we'll get everyone up to 30, and then go from there. Is there any use in delaying Talking Heads evolution? Search, Chinchou, what's the learn set look like? Okay. It evolves at 27, and if I delay it till 45, I can get Thunderbolts, which I think I'm okay with not having access to early Thunderbolts. I'll get it at 51 in time for Gen 6, so that's fine. Water Pulse over Water Gun. Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave over Signal Boom. Yeah, there we go. very used to Talking Head, and yeah, this now looks a lot better. Ooh, encounter time. Forgot about that. On. New Pokemon. Wait, I have a repel one. Forgot about that. We'll do the fight first. We'll probably have to come back here anyways, so... Actually, no, we do have to come back here. We have to ride the little lift car. Orbis. 2 sparks out of here. Nice. No paralysis. And ooh, no, it's probably this thing just has power. Shame. Amnesia. Okay, then we'll just punch you really hard. I swear to God, if this switches to Shedinja, I'm gonna be annoyed. Okay. And honestly, we can just Leech Seed this, and it'll KO itself. This is probably going for Swords Dance or Glare, and I think I'm okay with being paralyzed. It also just kind of means that Nosepass isn't going to do it himself, which is okay. Yeah, that's absurdly funny. And we just try to leave. Oh, crap. And Terra is a woman, I forget about that. Thankfully, it hit the Leech Seed. And it's probably going for Ancient. Yeah, it's probably going for Ancient Power now. I mean, if it starts getting buffs, it'll be like a little icky, but it also sucks. And we're gonna just get consistent damage. Welcome back in, Tyrone. Are you here to meow at me again because you don't have food, even though you do have food and you have water? Yeah, whatever, Tyrone. Look, Aqua Grunt Gaff, you could have made the... You could have made this easy by not doing all this shit. This would have already been over, so it was the outcome. Well, time stalled. Fair. Alright. And then the next fighter has Lee Dunsparce, which we handle with Pantera. We also get Pantera and Cherry Berry, because this thing also has Thunder Wave. Why the fuck am I dealing with Thunder Wave so much? Weird. Okay, we're looking at Mechanoids. Charmander? Does this thing get anything good? Ah, 35 is the next split. It doesn't evolve yet. It does get Dragon Dance as a tutor move. It's Flamethrower at 44. Nothing worth delaying evolution for. Okay. But yeah, and also it gets Dragon Dance as tutor move at at Charmeleon, which is insane. Holy shit. Yeah, no, Charmander is definitely going to be a solid pickup. Probably not for the fire gym itself, but just like in general. Should be good. I also want to look at. Yeah, Typhlosion is at level 36. Feraligator's at 30. That's right. Feraligator's in the Johto Limit World. But there is no reason to delay Typhlosion. Hit Shadow Ball via Tutor. That's cool. Okay. So yeah. We catch this boy. Best ball. There shouldn't be too much. Very high level. We'll go ahead and stun it. Yeah, trying to turn this into a setup sweeper, definitely gonna be definitely something I'll be doing. Is this even actually coming on the team? There's a fortress coming up, as well as some grass types. So probably will be putting this on the team. Oh, we gotta name this thing. Oh, well, there's actually a pretty simple answer, I think, we'll nickname this. Pressing all the buttons. There we go. Yeah, feel like that's pretty obvious and clear, but well, you know. The item, Firestone, probably would have been. It's funny, actually, we've gotten 2 of the fire starters so far, as the which are usually the rare encounters in a lot of these type of areas. So pretty interesting to have gotten 2 of them. M06. I want to say that's toxic. Yes. 1 toxic TM. I'm not sure who I actually want to put that on, or where that's going to be at its like most useful. But we'll see. We're going to go down here, get our encounter, because we were repelled, and that's how we couldn't get an encounter to begin with. Numel. Decidedly worse than Charmander, but it does go on the Sand team in the event that I do build that. So, welcome to the team level. And I think we just named this the most obvious name for a Numel that is a band. We actually already have a really good fire type with Lava. I don't actually really double up on fire types with Charmander. We're just gonna keep things going. Next up is Picnic or Carol. This is why we're leading Breloom. And a shit's on her team. Oh yeah, that's our own. Was that Cherry Berry for the Thunder Wave that it may do? Thunder Wave, like we thought. Heal that off, and then we Mach Punch it again for the KO. Gligar coming in next. Do a wing attack. Good lord, you are top of this guy. We go Darren Core. Oh, chill out. Oh, good lord. And water presses. Damage. This thing also does kind of fine against Butterfree, for the most part. Like, the issue will be if it sleep powders, and but my hope is that it's just going to go for an attack. So lame! So lame. Well, we know it's not going for sleep powder now. So we can switch to Iron Maiden and be a good grass type? Or be a good fire type? Brother. I must do this to me. Brother. Psybeam. We're dead to a crit Psybeam, actually. Got hit normal damage. Quick attack, hopefully we don't get hurt ourselves. Psybeam crit definitely killed. We know it's going Psybeam. Doesn't really have anything else good it could do against the new stat, so we can send that out. Actually, I guess it could fucking put me to sleep. Yep, probably should have done Chesto Berries. I don't know why I don't think sometimes. This should not be hardly anything, though. Yeah, just like I thought. Oh my lord! Dude, what is it with bug types and just being so fucking annoying to fight in this game? It's wild. I hated every... There's been a bug type, at least for this run, almost every time that I have just been so annoyed to have to go up against. But I'm gonna hope it's sleep powdering again, wasting its time. Oh. Psybeam 60 down to 40. Oh, I went to a crit. Alright. If it's just random move, go to Talking Head. If Talking Head is just faster than this Butterfree, I'm gonna be very upset with myself. Because then I'm just playing like an idiot. I'm just playing like an idiot! Damn it. I'm overly safe. That's what I'm doing. Not thinking things too quickly. But it's okay. Heal up. Eat some juice of the berries. Who has the XP sheet? Okay. I guess nobody needs it. Leftover is actually going to go to Talking Head just because it has so much more health. Shell Bell will go on Pantera, so that way, um, the healing moves just feel better. Actually, no, Black Belt for more Mach Punch damage. Shell Bell on Sublime, that would Giga Drain heals a lot more than Berry Juice on everybody else. Alright, next fight is Spindus Armory Murkrow. This thing could be going for Toxic, so I guess we'll do Pecha Berry on Pantera. Because the Mach Punch damage isn't going to matter too much against Spinda. It's still probably just a 2-shot. I'm going to be very upset with myself when it is a 1-shot if I had given it to it. This is a new route. Oh, 113, right? That's what we're on now? 112. 113, okay, cool. Is there any fishing encounters that I want to delay for? About 113 now. Looks like the most common encounter includes Shroomish, so that's a group. I think I probably want either Sudowoodo for the Sand team, or maybe Viper, but those are like the rare encounters, so we'll just see how things go. Punch. Oh, did not matter. I am looking at the team now, and both of these things have Aerial Ace, so that leads me to believe it's just going to go out team order. Use Armory first. Fuck whatever I know, I guess. Maybe because of Will-O-Wisp. We just Great Talking Head here. It's pretty safe against most of what it can do. Like, Will-O-Wisp was going to be the worst thing it can do, but we kind of heal that back with leftovers later. Really smart. Now we can't get Toxic by Armory, so... It doesn't actually heal fully from what Burn does, but it's okay. Again, this is just going to be 2 1-shot. Ooh, I mean, Stormy's a little bulky, so fair. But again, can't do anything. Spikes when I'm not going to switch. Smart. This is Youngster taken care of. Looks like what we have coming up is Leon with Flamethrower. Don't really think I want that too much. And Focus Punch, and it's gonna fake out. I think we're gonna leave Talking Head, just because it can use the color change best out of all of our Pokemon, right? That's a mandatory fight. We've got Lead Kecleon again. It's gonna just fake me out, but that's fine. Oh, that's such a fun sprite. I love that. But here, because we can Water Pulse this one. Pretty big damage, actually. That was actually also still pretty big damage from the fake out. Okay, going for Focus Punch. Like, I'm just gonna sit here and let it focus up for some reason. Water type, lost its focus. Honestly, it's probably still gonna just go for Focus Punch and waste its time. No, it's not. So doing Body Slam? That sucks, it did not KO. Damn you, damn you, damn you! Oh, this could let it. This could Focus Punch could go off now. Okay, still just went for Body Slam, that's fine. I think it's probably just gonna be Team Order and do Blue next. Deep Seeds for Mega Drain Mach Punch. In a world where it's not just clicking Mega Drain. Okay, Weak Seed. Sweet! Nice. And the last is Roselia, which should also just be a one-shot. Damn. Impressive that you managed to hit that. I don't think I'm scared of anything else though this thing can do. You could like Sludge Bomb me, and maybe crit. That puts his double crit. Yeah. Like this could try to put me to sleep, but what are the chances it's gonna hit two Grass Whistles? You ho! I can't believe you did that. Oh, I can't believe you've done this. Okay. That's very frustrating. Okay. Guess we go Pantera. Beat in a Sludge Bomb. And hopefully we burn a Sleep Turn and get a, Why would you go for Grass Whistle there? This Roselia is beyond my understanding. There's no way that I'm this drunk and this is, or there's no way that this is not making sense to me and it's because I'm drunk. Like, this is just, like, bad plays by the AI. Right? Yeah, this has to be bad plays by the AI. And it's just in purposefully trying to confuse me. The next mandatory fight looks like it's going to be the Absol seeking Umbreon fight, which once again just looks like it's going to be a Pantera Shogun. And I've been using Pantera a lot. I think I do need to put the XP share on somebody this time. I don't think I'm switching Iron Maiden into this fight, so I definitely don't want Pantera to overlevel. I think Pantera's going to be very good for the Archie section. Well, I've not gotten my encounter yet, which is a little odd. Focus Band. I don't know if I'm going to actually get use out of that, but we'll see. We'll try. Oh, I had a Repel. Alright, so this is Absol seeking Umbreon, which, by all rights, Pantera should just fuck him up, right? I should be able just to run that chain one-hit KOs. Like, Seeking, I think, is kind of bulky. Mega Drain is going to deal a lot. And yeah, it can Signal Beam me. or return me or whatever, but I don't think I care. Yeah, okay, whatever. Agility all you want. You're faster, Mega Drain, you hit me for damage, and then I feel bad. Yeah. And I really think Mach Punch just KOs this thing now. We're talking about Umbreon, and then we just hit it fast, hit it hard, two-shot it, growth all you want. It's so weird that it gets growth. That just feels wrong. Iron Maiden 31. That comparison is so close to that. Alright, we will switch Iron Maiden up front as the next fight is against Alien Fortress. Yucky! I knew we were probably gonna get it, but still, yucky! I don't want it. I don't like Spinda. Look at that. Looking like I've been eating too much cherry pies and shit like that. Miss me with that shit. Oh, we got an agreement something, and I know exactly what. That's what it is. Nothing. Nothing. Fall Arbor Town. Now, is Fall Arbor Town something I can get an encounter in? Yes. Although, all of the encounters here kind of fucking suck. We've already gotten Pikachu. We've already gotten Ralts, so that does dupe out some stuff. Again, I don't really think I care much about anything on this route. I think maybe the coolest thing would be like Roselia doesn't even evolve in this game, if I'm not mistaken. Because it doesn't add any Gen 4 Pokemon. Or Gen 4 above Pokemon for like evolutions and stuff like that. So no Rose Raid? Maybe Roselia gets some value against Archie, because it's a grass type. And although I think I'm gonna get rid of the rain and just do sand strats there. We'll see. So, and then the route underneath, they have a very good chance for Carvana, which I think I do want a Carvana. Oh no, you're the fat guy. You give me TM for Rich and we'll look it up. Yeah, I want TM for Dig. I just realized that Tropius has thick fat. To get around it, it's fire and ice sweetness a bit. Again, not that I care too much. I think we'll still be fine. Unless I do want to just do setup strats with Charmeleon. In fact, I think I do. Because it's by tutor that Charmeleon gets it. Yes, Lana, come on, move out the way. Do I want another fire type on this team? Probably. Probably take this over. Definitely over Quagsire. I think we take Lincoln Park over the Lance Farm. Um, nah. Yeah, I think this will be the squad that we'll do. For right now, at least. I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and end stream. It's getting a little late, um, and I might even stream later tonight because I'll probably still be up. And I'll be definitely streaming tomorrow, well, like Friday, like in regular daytime hours. So I definitely appreciate anybody who stopped in, hung out, a lot for sure, and I hope that y'all have a wonderful night. Y'all please take care.